Yo, what's up guys? In today's video I'm gonna show you how my day looks like in general. Currently I go to the grocery store and I will show you what foods I eat in a day and why I eat those certain foods currently. We will continue from there. And my go-to meals is sweet potato, beef and eggs, simply because I try to cut out all the processed foods from my diet, because in the past months I had very bad eating habits, like I had a lot of cravings, and currently I want to manage that because I gained back a lot of body fat, and my main goal is of course to be healthy and get a diet what can I keep in the long term and be sustainable. And that's why I eat those type of foods what I like, and I won't get bored like after a week. And these type of foods like sweet potato, and I also usually eat oats, but currently not operating with that because it can cause inflammation, and currently I don't want to consume that much fibers per day, because also sweet potato has a lot of fiber, but it helps me to get fulfilled for more time. And also I'm fasting like 2 or 3 p.m. every single day, because fasting can help you lower blood sugar, and also that can help you to improve your body cells to respond better for when you eat meals with carbohydrates. And also because my first meal is like 3 p.m. I have less time to consume more calories a day, so that's why I suggest fasting also for my clients, because if you have a big appetite like me, it will help you to be easier and stay on track easier, simply because you don't have that much time to eat as many calories as you want. And currently these are the foods: apples, bananas, sweet potato, beef, pumpkin, eggs. I don't buy oats because currently I'm not operating with that, like I said. So basically that's what I need for today and for the next few days. And yeah, these are taste good for like 5 minutes, but you will regret for the rest of the week. And one of my bad habits is like I'm consuming too much coffee in a day. I drink like 4 to 5 coffee a day, and not just a regular black coffee, rather than like Nescafe 3-in-1. So I had to get rid of them because it has a lot of sugar, and so yeah, I also have bad habits. So I also a human, so I also struggling things like that, but we have to learn how can we improve also in these things. But currently this can be a little bit better because it's also without sugar, because I love coffee, I love the taste, so I can fully get rid of them, like just like from the Nescafe what I said before. And also if you drink a lot of coffee, it also helps you to keep your fast longer, but I not say it's healthy, because it's not the best for your gut health. So I wouldn't recommend that. I also wanted to, not just wanted to because it's not enough, I have to reduce my caffeine intake, and like maybe if I just drink like 2 coffee per day, it would be good. But yeah, so I also have bad habits. That's what I wanted to say. And also I forgot to say, for the next year I wanted to apply for a model agency, because that's one of my biggest goal in life, to become a model, because that's why I started posting on social media, not because for this fitness things. So basically also that's why I wanted to get back to the shape where I was in like April or May, because currently I'm like 97 kilos, and in May I was 93 kilos, so it's not too much weight difference, but currently I don't feel like as good as I have to feel myself, and also I a little bit bloated, so also it's this agency and also for these things has some requirements what I have to accomplish in order to become a model, because yeah, it's also have a lot of requirements, but yeah, I have to push myself because I have big goals for the future, and yeah, I can't let my body to controls me in a way like I let in the past months. And I always feel this frustration right after when in the past I have those cravings or I consume those processed foods, because deep down I knew I could do better, and I didn't have to let myself to get to that point where I'm let my body to eat those foods. But we have to experience these things in order to learn from that, and that's why I currently focus on eating a lot of whole nutrient dense foods, because it helps me to fulfill my body with those nutrients what it needs, and I don't feel those cravings anymore. So that's what I'm talking about. This is my current addiction, but I will show you guys how easily you can get rid of them. And here's the sweet potato and the pumpkin. They are prepping. So basically this is my go-to pre-workout meal, and also this is my first meal of the day. Currently it's 5 p.m. so I extended my fast because I usually eat my first meal like 3 p.m. so today was longer because I was also in the grocery store and making content, so that's why I ate this meal this late. And yeah, from 2 hours from now I go to the gym. I will also show some clips about my workout, how I usually train, what I pay attention for, and explain everything also about my workout. And also for this meal, why I eat these meals, because like I said before, currently I'm very prioritizing the whole nutrient dense foods, and for example sweet potato and pumpkin is very rich in micronutrients and minerals, so that's why and also one of the best source of complex carbohydrates, so that's why I'm choosing that. But I can also replace that with other carbohydrates, but because in the past 3 years I just eat like chicken and rice, so I get bored of that, and that's why I wanted to replace those meals with something new. And also this ribeye steak is very rich in protein and also have higher fats, like for example for the ground beef, but currently that's all they have, so that's why I operate with that for the week. And I eat like 2,500 to 3,000 calories per day, and that's why I wanted to get these meals done like close to my trainings, because if I have like breakfast and lunch and the basic strategy, I would go to higher calories a day, and that's why I going with these fast, like I said, because it's helped me and it's a lot more easier to stay on track. And if you are really prioritize these nutrients foods and just pay attention like what you consume in a daily basis, you won't get these cravings anymore, because usually the cravings come from when your body don't get the proper nutrition, or maybe you are dieting so strictly, like you're cutting too low your calories. So that's why I'm also not eating as much calories, because 2,500, it's like well, at least 1,000 calorie deficit for me. But because I only eat whole foods, my body will use it like a fuel, not just calories. Because if I would eat these calories like from only for sugar and processed foods, my body has respond completely different, in a completely different way. So currently I have one more course with one of my clients, so we set up his next week, and after that I will go to the gym, and after that I will do my daily cardio. I will just go on a walk or like running, but low intensity, because my main goal is not just to lose weight, rather than just having a leaner body, like I said before. Because if I just only want to lose weight, I just drop my calories and do as much cardio as I can. But yeah, because my main goal is to keep my muscle mass and just wanting to get leaner, I have to focus on strength training and add a little bit of cardio. And as you can see, all of the exercises I try to keep the negative phase controlled and slow, because that's the most important thing if you want to avoid injuries in the exercises. And always make sure to do the positive phase explosive for the better muscle activation. Currently I just finished my workout and I'm here in the park just doing my cardio. Nothing too crazy, because I prefer to choose like walking outside, not just doing Stairmaster at the gym, because yeah, for me it's more sustainable, and I always choose things what can I keep in the long term. Also with my training, that's why I only do 2 sets per exercise, and I always choose those exercises what I like, because you have to think in like a long term. Like if you have a workout plan what you can keep like for 2 years, it's not the best, because you have to think. I always thinking like for the future, like I want to train until I live. So not because if I do these type of trainings what I'm doing right now, it will be sustainable for until I live, and that's why I choosing that, because I'm almost trained like for 6 years from now, and yeah, I have definitely days when I don't feel like working out. Like today, it's like for the example for that, because I was exhausted, tired, didn't have the energy, didn't feel motivated. But you can't rely on these feelings, because if you want to achieve your goals, you have to make these sacrifices. So you can't just rely on how you feel. You just have to do that in any way. So basically currently it's raining, I'm tired, so of course you can have all the excuses, but it's up to you what you will choose. You will find a solution, or you just stay with the excuses. And I experienced that, like if I'm just taking my excuses, nothing will change. And after you doing those things what you don't feel like doing at the moment, after that you will feel 100 times better, because you keep the promises what you made to yourself. You have to think about it like this will be always sacrifices if you have goals, and you have to choose like what's more important for you, like staying in the same place or make the change. And if you keep the promises what you made yourself, that's how can you build your confidence, because you know you can count on yourself, and it's not about getting the physique, because it's, of course, can feel good, but the people who have good physiques most of the time not have the confidence because they have the physique. It's more likely because they're proud of themselves, because they can keep the words what they make themselves. And you can only improve if you're doing things like what you feel uncomfortable now, because if you feel comfort, you're probably not really changing. And that's why I wanted to say, because I also struggling with English and speaking, but I'm trying. So that's how can you get better things, like if you're just starting going to the gym and you don't feel like everything's going on the way you expected, you have to give time yourself, because that's how can you learn and improve over time. Over time, when you're doing the things, and every time, every day, you will get better if you keep doing those things. It's basically like a pumpkin soup with pumpkin seeds. Has a lot of vitamins and minerals, so that's why I eat that before my main dinner, what I will show you soon. So this is the post-workout meal. It's like 10 eggs and 200 grams of potato and 200 grams of sweet potato. And this can be one of the best meals after workout, because it contains all of the macros and the micronutrients you need, because it's also have a lot of healthy fats because of the eggs, also a lot of complex carbohydrates because of the potatoes, and also a lot of protein. And eggs are one of the best option for the natural and whole foods, and especially for the protein source. But you can also replace the potatoes like for rice, but I operate with sweet potato and potato, because it's, like I said, it's high in fibers, and also it keeps me full for a longer time, and also it's helped me for the digestion. So basically that's why I keep my diet so simple. But I usually eat like an oatmeal, but for today it's like lower with my calories, and I don't think I reached 3,000, even like 2,500, but currently I'm aiming to get my proteins in. And for my training, like I said, I'm aim to get to keep my strength, or I get stronger in every session, because in the long term that's what keeps your muscles. If you have enough protein in the day, and you can get stronger in every exercise, but you have to keep the proper form, what I said in the video. And for dessert, it's like only an apple or a banana, or just always try to choose something it's whole foods, like because also maybe you have you can have cravings, like because you just want to eat some things with sugar, and that's why you have to get some fruits after your meals, because it's also keep you full, and you won't get those cravings, because you will also give your body those nutrients it needs. And before you decide what you eat, you just have to think what can cause in the future if you eat those type of foods, like the processed foods, because you will regret right after you eat, or right after the next day. So you just have to think about it, what will cause, and it will be much more easier to choose the foods. So currently that's how my days looks like in nowadays, besides of work, because I think I just show you like when I was in the shop, and how my meals looks like, and also my training. But besides of these things, also in the morning I usually managing my clients and making content for all of the platforms. And now my main goal is to help busy men to also get back in shape and build their confidence back. And I think I forgot to say, my trainings usually like strength focus and always aiming to get progressive overload every time, and I usually aim 6 to 10 reps in every exercise because I applied these techniques for the past 4 years, and I think for me it works very well. I think that's all I wanted to share you guys, and see you in the next video.